Hey, Drought. You still need me for anything?
I'm still waiting for that lampe I sent you out for.
Right. Coming up.
Leaving already?
Ran out of storage. They're coming for me. Can't get enough of these plants. Quite the view. Okay, they all want to play. Helpful, and oh so harmful.
Hey, hello. How are you?
You're good to go. Run as fast as you can.
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm fast. I used to be a racer in Desan. I won the Silver Cup at the Nom Nom event back in the moons.
All right, champ. See you on the tracks then. Yo! Okay, that sounded the opposite of cool.
I don't have the patience to learn new words today. Sorry, friend.
What is it this time?
The freaking drones. They shot at the Nom-Noms. Some of them are in critical condition. God damn it.
I mean, no disrespect, but Nom-Noms are kind of weaklings, aren't they?
They're my bread and butter. That's what they are. I don't know if you had a look around, but there is no bread and no butter in Desan. Soon there won't be any Nom-Noms either.
All right, I'll blast any drone I can find then.
No. The most urgent thing is to find a way to heal the Nom-Noms. Can you ask around the village for any kind of cure? I can't do it. I owe Zorkins to basically everyone here.
Stay frosty.
In the summer? How?
Can't take any more. At least for now. Hey there. I'm Cutter Slade. Who are you?
The name's Nadul. I'm the former chief of Desan.
Who's the new chief?
The invaders? This village is now an occupied state. Anyone who comes here must be stupid or asking to be reverted. Which one are you, stranger?
Well, my ex would say stupid. This may sound crazy, but I've been sent by the Yods. I think.
The Yods? They have abandoned us.
What did you do in this village?
The massive pillars we stand on are filled with different varieties of Helidium, the most precious elements in Adelpha. We used to mine the pillars and extracted the Helidium for our own benefit.
Doesn't look like the mining stopped.
We're now slaves, mining for the invaders' profit. We're too starved and weak to offer any resistance.
I don't know about you, but I'm always grumpy on an empty stomach. How could we enhance the mood around this place?
It's too late. We're as good as reverted.
Who's giving you orders?
Not who, but what. The invaders are machines without essence. Their ever-present drones watch us from above and shoot us when we step out of line. You would think we could deliver enough Helidium to sate their appetite, but no. The more we provide, the more they demand. Not even our animals can escape the misery. Their damn toxic waste poisons our Nom-Noms.
The invaders are filthier than sewer rats.
I'm not sure what you mean, but if you're referring to Damanai, we don't have those filthy rodents in Desan.
Yeah, something like that. For a toxic waste dump, your village looks pretty clean.
The invaders dump all their waste to the foot of the northeast pillar. A steaming junkyard infested by vicious packs of Krakits. I should get rid of this waste, but even with the Outcast back on, I would have a hard time finding any volunteer for early reverting.
I could start by getting rid of the Krakits. Can you describe them to me?
Can you describe fear?
Only vaguely, and we never really met. Let me get rid of yours.
You sound brave. Or brain damaged. Either way, a little toxic radiation shouldn't be a problem for you. If you clean up this mess, the sand will be in your debt. Destroy any toxic barrels you can find.
Hold on. How toxic is toxic? I don't want to glow in the dark. Or maybe I do. That'd be kind of cool. But seriously, what's in it for me?
The invaders are throwing all kinds of useful things in their trash. Help us steal these treasures and we'll share them with you.
Well, it's not stealing if it comes from the trash. Rule number 1 on the mean streets of Cincinnati.
I can't handle more drama right now. Do you mind keeping your personal tragedy to yourself?
Right. Focus on the trash. So, what's bugging your nom-noms?
Nom-noms are born under the sea with a small amount of levitating gas inside them. As they grow, the gas gland grows, allowing them to rise out of the sea and float into the sky. When they get old, they go up until they disappear into the moons. I read a scroll once explaining how nom-noms process elements from their environment to produce the levitating gas.
That's a lot of precise information there, Chief. Are you saying the toxic air in the junkyard is poisoning the nom-noms?
Yes. The junkyard is killing them slowly. The waste must be cleaned and someone has to get rid of the toxic barrels down there. But it's infested with Krakits, so there's only so much I can do.
Why do you care so much about nom-noms anyway?
Nom-noms were part of something that defined the spirit of this village. If you want to know more, go find Makan and ask him.
I can help you with your little recycling issue, but I'll need you to scratch my back too, Chief.
Massages were never my thing. You wouldn't like the rugged fingers of a miner on your back, trust me. We'll share whatever treasure we...
Yeah, sure. I'll take a scrap or two, but I mean, can you use your authority to make your people trust me? They need to know we're fighting on the same team.
There are many ways for a stranger to become popular in Disan. Ask Makan about the Nom-Nom races.
Way to blow off my question, Nadul. I was asking you.
Oh, and one more thing. This is very important. Tell Makan that Gamak sent you.
Huh? Who is Gamak?
I am. I gave you a fake name until I could trust you. Nadul is not even a Talan name. It's what you dig out of your ears with your longest nail.
You got me going around town talking about ear gunk? This is not over, Chief.
Just tell Makan you spoke with Gamak, okay? Say the phrase Carmelia Makan. He'll open up to you.
What do you use Helidium for?
For a lot of things. Talans haven't discovered all the uses of Helidium yet, and maybe they never will. It is said that the ancients left Adelpha without a complete knowledge of Helidium, and they occupied this planet much longer than we have.
That must be the reason why the invaders are occupying your planet too. They're after Helidium's secret powers.
Some are known. Helidium can hurt, it can heal, it can make your life a dream or a nightmare. Talk to Brahm. He is our Helidium expert. Say to him the words, Carmelia Brahm. He'll understand.
So about that scroll you read, the Nom-Nom scroll, did that happen to come from the Dano library in Procreana? I'm collecting scrolls for this old librarian, Kurek. Guy can't hear a thing.
It did come from Procreana, but...
Look, I'm only collecting them so good old Kurek can rebuild the library.
I borrowed it moons ago.
I'm well aware of the late fees, and I can imagine it's not raining Zorkins in Disan, so I'm not gonna squeeze you, Nadul. Relax.
Okay. If you help me clean the junkyard, I'll return part of the scroll.
Part of the scroll? Why not the whole scroll?
I only have that part left. I ate the other part. That's how hungry we are around here.
Oh boy. Okay, I guess that'll do. So long, Nadul.
It's still funny.
Nadul.
You're talking to me.
I don't see any other Nadul. By strange, I assume you mean mysterious with roguish good looks.
No, more like funny in a strange way, which is good. We don't have a lot of fun in Desan. It's refreshing. The villagers agree, so let's talk.
What's up with the nom-noms?
Some of them got shut up so badly, they can't be used for Zort. Yo damned invaders are so cruel. Why don't they let those poor animals be?
Can you patch them up?
Me? Are you serious? How would I do that?
There's gotta be someone who can fix them, right?
Maybe Draud could come up with some kind of cure. One time, we all got worms eating rotten morags, and Draud made a cream to rub on our...
Whoa, TMI, Nadul. I'll go talk to him.
TMI? Is that what you call the worms in your...
TMI means too much information. I got it. I'll talk to Draud. Can you give me that scroll? Kureg needs it for his library.
Okay. If you help me clean the junkyard, I'll return part of the scroll.
Oh boy. Okay, I guess that'll do. I'm out of here. Carmelea, Makan.
And to you, my friend.
Can you tell me more about the races?
Yeah, racing the nom-noms? Tell me about it. I made a lot of Zorkins off those races. If we could ever get the races going again, it would raise the spirits of this town, give us the strength to kick the invaders out. I'm always on the lookout for new talent.
I guess your pool is a bit limited with the isolation and all.
You got that right, pal. Also, nom-nom races need a full-time shamaz on hand, which is the reason why I can't organize a race without Sanat.
Nadul is nice.
What do you mean, nice? Eating a duel is nice?
What? No, I would never do that.
It's okay. I know some people in Desan who are hungry enough to eat Nadul.
Are you serious? Hunger shouldn't turn them into cannibals.
Relax, it's just Nadul. I've eaten worse things.
But I like Nadul.
You're a weirdo.
So how do we cure the nom-noms?
I'm a gambler, not... Goddamn, I don't think there is anything like an animal shamaz, but even if there was, I'm not that. So listen, you want to help Desan? Find Zanat.
Why do you need Zanat to start the races back up?
A lot of danger in nom-nom racing. Racers get hurt. Badly. You need a shamaz to heal them. But he got drunk on Guarlampe. Tried to bite a metal finger off an invader. Didn't end well.
Where is he?
In a prison cell somewhere. Ask Brahm. He knows where the shamaz is locked up.
When's the next race?
Not anytime soon, unless you want to ride a sick nom-nom down a cliff.
Where are all the racers?
They're injured. Or in jail.
The injured ones will heal, right?
Darmok's complaining about his hands. He says they're covered in blisters because he's forced to mine the pillars. I say he's afraid to lose again, even if a few sips of Guarlampe would help. Drood's stock is almost empty. We need the Shamas back. We need Sanat.
See you, Makan.
Until next time.
How are you doing, Nadul?
Ha ha! Not so funny anymore. But what do you want?
Where is Zanat?
He is now a prisoner of the invaders. They took our food, they took our dignity, and now they take our shamaz so we can't heal anymore. Not good. Especially when everyone in Desan needs healing one way or another.
What's wrong with you?
Look at my hands, stranger. covered with blisters. I can barely work.
What blisters? I don't see a thing. Now that we speak about it, I don't see too many people working either, which is odd for an enslaved town of miners. Just saying.
Brahm has found a way to optimize the work and free a lot of our time. Ask him.
Thanks for your time, Chief. I'm gonna have a look around.
Carmelia, brave one.
They're on me! Should be fine. Carmelia, Brahm.
And to you, friend.
Nadul told me to say that. What does it mean?
That's a good one.
Nadul, Gamak, seems to care a lot about nom-noms. Do you know why?
Gamak and Makan used to make a lot of Zorkins together. Makan was organizing nom-nom races, and Gamak was one of his first champions. Now the nom-noms are sick, and the races can't happen. No race, no fun, no reward. It's a big hit for both of them, and for Desan's morale in general.
Anything I should know about Draud?
Draud burned his brain out on experimental substances. Don't worry if he seems a bit loopy. He's one of the finest alchemists on Adelpha, and one of Okastok's official suppliers.
Okastock? Sounds like Woodstock. Not that I've ever been there.
Is Woodstock a sexy festival? Because Draud's a real doctor of love.
So you're some kind of rebel, and working for the invaders is your cover.
Sure is. They're not suspecting a thing. We keep delivering the H to their bases. But each time we remember the doors, the storage rooms, waiting for the right time to strike back. The invaders caught me once, though.
What did you do?
I was in the middle of sabotaging one of their drones. Not a fun time. I thought they were gonna revert me. They threw me in one of their cells instead.
The drone patrol's a problem.
They're a bunch of armored killers in the sky. Yeah, I think they're a problem. Take them down if you can. It will help our revolution.
Tell me how you've managed to free so much time for the miners.
Gamak told you about that. It's genius, really. We only dig where the Helidium is, and we know exactly where to find it, so no useless work. We make every miner's pickaxe count. Saves a lot of time, and the production doesn't go down. The invaders don't notice a thing.
How is that possible?
The Talan Ops, my friend. The Talan Ops.
Why do the invaders take prisoners? They must be using them for something.
I was one of them, but I didn't stay long enough to figure out why they were keeping me alive. It seems the drones can't see the difference between one Talan and the other. Heck, they even shoot the nom-noms. So I just had to change my clothes to avoid being caught again.
Did you communicate with the invaders?
I tried to, but I couldn't figure out their language. They sound like Twanhas copulating in a mud pit. You never forget that sound.
If you got out, others can too.
Well, not without a little help. But we can't give any because if we show a hint of rebellion, poof, reverted by drone fire. It's too risky. That being said, I see you're carrying some fancy weaponry. You could serve the revolution and free our people. That would make you the ultimate badass.
How do you know I'm not the ultimate badass already? I sure as hell am busy enough.
If every prisoner memorizes the plan of his outpost, we could easily steal from the bases later on. I could lead the operation, and we'd share our loot with you. If you work with us, that is.
Oh, wow. Tolan Ops. That's got some heft. Okay, I'm in. I can use some of the Helidium they're keeping, plus some other goodies.
Release the prisoners, and we have a deal. There's a cell in every outpost around Desan. We'll send them back to loot the bases for you as part of the Tolan Ops.
Baram told me you know a thing or two about bombs.
Well, I can slap together a jar and a detonation system, but a bomb would still need explosive powder. Explosive powder just happens to be one of Draud's recipes, so you should probably ask him. Tell him you spoke to both Kamak and myself, and we trust you. Or better yet, just greet him with the phrase, Carmelia Draud. He's part of the revolution.
You know where I can find your Shamaz, Zanat?
When I was the invader's prisoner, me and Zanat shared a cell. I escaped, but he was too scared to follow me. He stayed behind, waiting for the yards to break him free, he said. I can show you how to get to him. Maybe he'll feel safer with you. Desan needs its shamas, after all.
The Yards kinda sent me, so I should try my luck with him.
Wake up, man. There are no yards. Why would any yard allow what is happening here? I'm willing to restore my faith as much as the next Tolan. But unless the yards send me a clear sign that they have a plan for Desan, I'll trust my own plan.
They did. I mean, they sent the Ulukai. That's how they call me in the old prophecy. Liaz can tell you more about it.
Get out of here. Ulukai? What am I, 5 cycles old?
What can your Tolan Ops do for me?
Nothing yet. They need to drink Guadalampe, and Draud's barrels are dry.
What do you mean?
Guadalampe gives us a bit of a, what do you call it? 11th sense. Sensing the exact location of the loot is the best way to operate. Draud can explain this better than I can, but here's what you'll get from me. Our 11th sense is how I managed to optimize the work in Desan. You feel the kind of Helidium you're looking for, and just go right for it. Boom.
Tolans usually have 10 senses?
Of course. How many do you got?
Me? The same. The same. Why would I have less senses than you guys? How do you feel about the invaders taking over Desan?
How do I feel? I feel we need to fight these bastards before they revert us all. I know a way to do it.
What's that?
Stealth. I know how to sneak into their bases without getting caught. I even mapped some of their outposts in my head. They stole everything from us. We can do the same to them without being noticed.
Isn't stealing from the invaders dangerous?
Not if we're properly organized. It won't happen in one moon. We are committed.
Who's we?
More than half the population of Desan are rebels, waiting for the right time to strike. And you're talking to their leader.
Oh, you do know Baram from Sapa, don't you?
Of course I do. How's old Baram doing?
Busy with Sapa's uprising. He's got a great plan. Using Ventilopes to drop bombs from the sky. Only thing he's missing is the bombs.
Does sound like a great plan. I think our village has everything you need to manufacture bombs.
And you never thought about using bombs against your oppressors?
What would we do with them? Kick the explosive jars at the invaders like we're playing foot rock? At least Sapa has the Ventilopes, so we could coordinate with them. For a price.
How much are we talking about?
Too early to tell. Don't want to put the carriage before the Twanha. First, let's see if we can make a bomb without blowing ourselves up.
Have you been stealing anything?
My Tolan Ops are on it, but there's been setbacks.
Thanks, Brom. I'm heading out.
I'll be here if you need me.
Brom's...
From my parents?
Yeah, but... Are you drinking Gualampe?
Me and every other poor bastard in Desan. We can't survive without it.
I found Makan's champion in one of the cells.
Great news! I'm sure he'll be happy to race again, but I also need him to join my Talan ops. His knowledge of the outpost is crucial to our operations.
How about white Helidium?
Won't find any white H. In Desan, nope. Well, at least I never did. I hear it captures the beams of the moon, and uses them to light dark places or store energy. It's the most powerful source of energy we have on the Delta.
Who are you again?
Braun, head of Desan's quarry operation.
No need to keep talking about Nadul, I guess.
Why would you? I keep my ears clean, so I never talk about that.
What can you tell me about Makan?
In a place without joy, Makan is providing some underground entertainment to the masses. He's also addicted to gambling. Don't bet any food with him. You'd lose everything.
How many more prisoners are in the outposts?
Rebels are still missing. Not sure how many.
Do you know where to find Guarlampe?
Pick a number and get in line. Joe gets a lot of requests. He's the local purveyor.
How can I get some Helidium for myself?
You could work a pillar.
Okay, that's the only way?
Well, if you were to join our revolution, maybe I could find a reward for you.
See ya.
I'm standing right here. Of course you see me.
Hey, bro.
Hey!
What do you know about Helidium?
Know everything there is up to this point. Helidium still holds many secret powers. I'm an expert in red, green, blue, white, purple. I even know a bit about the so-called dark Helidium. Which one you keen on?
What do you know about purple Helidium?
Purple H used to be Desan's main source of income, back in the moons when Procreana was still a buzzy capital. We only traded them with the late recreators, as they were essential components for their craft. It's still valuable to the invaders too, somehow. I believe they're using it to upgrade their drones.
Okay. Looks like the invaders are turning that resource into nanocells. I found some of them in their bases. I can use more. Do you think the outposts are worth looting?
Only if you're after nanocells. If you manage to steal one, tell me, so I don't send my people to empty locations.
What about dark Helidium?
Huh. Dark H. It's our little private joke around here. You see, the invaders are studying it at their outpost, posting guards around like it's valuable treasure. If only they knew it's just fossilized Zort. What a bunch of idiots.
There must be something to it if they're interested.
Our alchemist Draoud has a theory, but I don't agree with him. He's high as a nom-nom most of the time. Dark H is just Zort. That's it.
I have to go.
See you next moon.
Got a special delivery for you.
Let me see.
Got a special...
Let me see.
What's this? Hey, what happened?
Turned my house into a giant bong. Definitely not the trip I signed up for.
Tell me the original idea then.
I was trying a new recipe with ticking meptar and sword. That stuff is so unstable. Look at all that smoke. I couldn't see a thing.
A thick smoke screen. That's it. Drought, could you do this again? Or no, even better. Could you create some kind of smoking projectile?
What's the point? The smoke doesn't get you high, bro.
Brahms Talan Ops could use smoking grenades to create a diversion. No one would see their little robbery operation. Carmelet, Drought.
And to you, my friend.
You ever make explosive powder?
You don't want to eat that.
I won't. Brahms making some bombshells to send to Sapa. He just needs something to fill them with.
Okay, sure. Revolutions are cool, and the moons of the flowers revolution are way behind us. I'm down for something stronger. But to make the bombs go boom, I'll need boogats.
What's a boogot?
What's a boogot? The mushroom, dude. Come on. Oh, I also need dark callidium. A lot of it. Ask Brahm about the old Dark Age. He'll complain, but just tell him I need it. My latest creation is kicking in. I'm off my nips. Is my mouth still on my face?
Oh boy. You told me you had a plan to make those smoke grenades I told you about.
Yeah, smoke grenades. I got most of the necessary ingredients, but I still need ticking meptar. I need it fresh, and it doesn't stay fresh very long. Can you get some? Oh, and boogats. The more boogats you can find, the better.
You mentioned ticking meptar. What is that?
It's a vegetable, growing at the top of the northeast pillar. Once it's cut, ticking meptar loses its nutrients very fast, so you have to glide your way back here.
Where can I find these boogats?
They grow in a forest south of Emia. These mushrooms are explosive, dude, literally. So tread softly when you get near them.
I spoke with Nadul.
Whoa, T. I want the same thing you're taking.
What? You're not making any sense right now.
Says the guy who spoke with dirt. Respect, my friend.
Talk about respect. That's your leader you're talking about.
Whoa, now that's intense.
All right, whatever. See?
And the time after that, my friend.
Hey, Drought.
I'm still waiting for...
Right. See you next.
And the time...
Show me the goods, my friend.
I smell good business between us.
How are you?
This is Desan. How do you think I am? I reckon you could use a Gandalapot's assistance?
How are you?
This is
Can't take any more. At least for now. Do not need Kamenai chasing me. Hard to breathe up here. I need a Daramon to gain the trust of the Almael.
Flock of killer birds, just what I need. For me.
Liaz? What are you doing here?
I couldn't risk using the comlink. They may be listening.
Who are you talking about? Speak, Dalatai Guardian.
We have spotted a massive convoy en route with reinforcements.
Oh no.
The invaders are regrouping for an attack on Emiya.
We have to evacuate the village.
We don't have time. I'll intercept the convoy before it reaches their base.
But how?
The Galenta. With your permission, Chief. I could...
Take her. And may the Yods be with you both, Ulukai.
Slade, do you read me? I'm sending you the coordinates of a new facility. The quantum field is.
Now's not the best time, soldier. Your friends are on their way to eradicate it to Land Village.
Let me check the log. Jesus, that transport ship's got hundreds of armed infantry units. What are you going to do?
Improvise. Did you say hundreds?
You don't have to fight the troops. A transport ship can be sabotaged from the outside if you have a way to board it.
Oh, I got one big flying way indeed. Slade out. We gotta fly up to that convoy and bring it down. You hear me? I guess I'll need to jump. Not feeling good. Fly up to that convoy and bring it down. You hear me?
Slade, do you read me? I'm sending you the coordinates of a new facility. The quantum field is.
Now's not the best time, soldier. Your friends are on their way to eradicate it to Land Village.
Let me check the log. Jesus, that transport ship's got hundreds of armed infantry units. What are you going to do?
Improvise. Did you say hundreds?
You don't have to fight the troops. A transport ship can be sabotaged from the outside if you have a way to board it.
Oh, I got one big flying way indeed. Slade out.
job, Commander. Massive damage with 0 human casualties.
Yeah, but I have a feeling they'll keep coming. I better have an eye on the sky from now on.
I'll monitor the transport log as well. By the way, found a decryption code to another quantum fence, marking the position on your map.
Understood. Thanks. Slate out. Bugats to blow up the greenhouse.
Ulukai, please accept this Daramon as a symbol of our gratitude. Tell the Almayel that Amias stands with the Talans of Adelpha, united as one nation in the eyes and ears of the yachts.
Thank you, Doc. I'm gonna head up to Kizar with this. I should visit Kizar and bring Amia's Daramon to the Almayel. What's up, Moore? Find any new climbers?
No one as valuable as Doc.
How's our new irrigation plan working out?
It's work! The Vanelopes are taking water from the lakes and dropping it on the plants. Some people below are still getting surprise showers, but it's considered good luck. I saw his hand get drenched. He eats it. He's one smelly lump. I don't remember the last time I had such a good laugh.
You know what? I don't think I've showered since 1999, but it's probably my memory playing tricks on me.
Catch you later, Moore.
Much later, okay?
Azan, can I talk to you?
Tell me where to shoot.
The Ventilopes are watering the treetops from now on. Please don't shoot at them.
That's a good thing. Escorting the Galenta to her feeding ground was a dangerous task. If she can eat here, she shouldn't leave the village anymore.
On my way, then.
Let's hunt come and night together sometime.
It's a pacifist civilization. There haven't been any local warriors spotted since the initial massacre. We've made a mistake.
Nonsense. Our facilities are being targeted. Our troops dismantled. It can't be a solo
Why
act.
not? Can't we imagine that?
Mrs. Borum, come in. On my way. That concludes your little presentation, sweetheart. I've just been informed of a seized stock of explosives that belongs to the rebels.
You mean actual weapons?
Commander, my daughter is curious about the arsenal you've seized here.
It's right here, sir.
Is this a joke?
The joke's on you, General. There's plenty more where those came from. These Talans don't look so happy.
There must be a way to activate Palana's master Dauka Ulakai. Even though the pilgrims are not allowed to use it, it's still a useful way to access the village. Can you raid the outpost I marked on your map? It's located near you.
Raiding outposts is what I do. You can count on me, Elias. Cutter Slade, nice to meet you.
I thought I had a funny name, but you beat me to it, Pilgrim. I'm Uday.
Droud sent me. He needs you and Dasan to bless his barrels of Guarlampe. He told me his sauce could be lethal without your help. He's pretty worked up about it, and it's urgent.
That's a firm no. I can't go anywhere as long as the Daoka of Dasan and Palana are disconnected. Also, I'm no pilgrim, and it would be too risky to leave Palana on foot in the, current climate.
Let me see what I can do about that. I'll get back to you.
I don't even know what traveling feels like anymore.
What's your deal, Uday?
I'm the keeper of the Eloe Darasham. If you're seeking to end your life, you're at the right place. At the wrong time. The Darasham is currently closed.
What is the Eloe Darasham about?
Ooh, a learner. Exciting. Well, some Talans visit Darashams when they have decided to complete their lives. Talans with the Eloe essence come here, to the Eloe Darasham, to revert back to the water from whence they came. But since the Darasham is closed, their Hazardesses are trapped on Adelpha, unable to reach the Yards, lost and tormented.
What's the deal with this place?
This is the town of Palana, built on the roots of the Essence Vine. All Talans who are ready to complete their lives make a pilgrimage to this sacred haven.
Well, you would think they would want to revert at home in their bed watching TV or something.
Never watch a TV, you fool! And don't bring any to your home either. You'd risk burning your eyes. You seem confused, Pilgrim. You should seek the guidance of Herax, our master of ceremonies.
Are you spending a lot of time with Herax?
Not really. He's a bit of a drag. I've been avoiding him lately.
You don't talk to him? How do you guys do your spiritual business then? Email?
You met Email. He was one of my apprentices, yes, but I had to let him go because I can't employ two assistants in the current economy, you know? So I sent Hermos, my other apprentice, to talk. Let him deal with Herax's gloom and doom. Now that you mention it, I haven't seen Hermos since he spoke to Herax a few moons ago.
You didn't know he was missing?
He could just be hiding somewhere to avoid his chores. Wouldn't be the first time. If you talk to Herax, please ask him if he knows where Hermos is. I need my apprentice to keep an eye on the Darasham in case one of those urinating pilgrims shows up.
Goodbye, Uday. Hi there. Got some questions.
Yes?
Do you know anything about Kizar?
The Amael and the females are the highest caste in Talan society. They live in Kizar, an island from where they used to rule and protect the children.
They used to? How about now?
Kizar is completely isolated from the rest of Adelpha, and the Almayal don't communicate with our leaders anymore. The Shamases are the only males allowed in the city outside of the Augustalk celebration, but even a Shamaz must be summoned by the Almayal before he can visit. Since the spear arose, no one gets in or out of Kizar.
What can you tell me about Palana?
Palana is the spiritual center of this continent, and the place where Elder Talans come to end their lives and return their essence to the Yads.
How's it work?
It's a peaceful and very happy ceremony where we honor a Talan's life and deeds. The reverting ceremony is held at one of the 4 Darashams in the presence of friends and family.
What's a Daoka?
They're circular portals that connect different locations. We Talans have built our villages around them. Many believe that the Daoka were left behind by the ancients who built them using technology we don't have access to. A Daoka can be turned off if you remove its energy core. This is what the invaders did.
What can you tell me about Zedogs?
Many Talans have been reverted by those carnivorous plants. If you fight them, don't stop moving around. They are as dangerous in close proximity as they are deadly from a distance.
See you around.
Come back anytime.
Find out,